Hi, I'm Kath. Welcome to Under the Pear Trees 2020 online wreath making workshop. Today I'll be demonstrating the 3 simple steps for creating a sustainable Christmas wreath. We'll be using the wreath kit available from the Under the Pear Trees shop. You can see the link in the bio, but you can also use your own materials if you wish. There are 2 options in the kit. You can choose the traditional look with this lovely selection of dried fruits, and a different colour of ribbon can be chosen in each one: red, gold, silver or green. Or there's rustic style, which is hints of dried elements in it with these lovely trailing ribbons too. So clear a space, grab some scissors and an apron and get those Christmas tunes on, and a festive drink of course, and let's get making. So let's have a look at the contents of the kit. We've got this beautiful bushy blue noble fir that provides the backbone to the wreath. Then we've got this gorgeous capacious. Note how it's got different colours and texture to the fir, and it's brilliant, it just makes a different contrast. Then we've got the gorgeous silvery eucalyptus, which always looks great in a wreath. Even when it dries out, it just looks perfect. Then we've got the backbone to your actual wreath, which is the 12-inch copper ring, and we've got a real wire too. We've got this lovely British grown sphagnum moss that we're going to use as the whole basis of your wreath. And then we've got ribbons. These are some of the ribbons from the rustic kit. And then these are some of the goodies from the traditional kit. We've got dried fruit slices like the orange and the apple. We've got a dried lime, pine cones and cinnamon sticks. These couple of bunny tails and pampas grass, they're from the rustic kit. And then finally we've got the wires, which we'll use when we decorate your wreath, when it's getting finally made. So let's move on to step 1, which is mossing the wreath ring base of your wreath. So we'll need your real wire, we'll need your copper ring, and we'll need your moss. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the end of the real wire first of all, which is sometimes the hardest thing to do, and we're going to attach it on by wrapping 2 or 3 times around the outer ring of your wire. Okay, it's just like sewing, it's like providing a good solid base for your real wire. Then I'm going to take a nice handful of your moss. This gets your hands all warmed up and ready for all the wreath making creativity ahead of us. So I'm firming it in my hands, a nice generous handful, and I'm making almost like a kind of brick type effect. You'll feel the moisture in it as well, and that'll be the moisture is what's going to keep your wreath nice and fresh looking all the way through the Christmas weeks and well into the new year. So I've got a nice handful of moulded it into a brick effect, and what I'm going to do is place it in these 2 in between sections on my wreath ring. To secure it, I'm going to wrap round maybe 3 or 4 times using lots of tension around my wreath ring. Always keep your real wire attached, don't take it off. If it does come off, you can always reattach it by using the same wee step as before, just reattach it onto the copper wire. So I've got my first wee brick here, and what we're going to do is build these all the way up, providing a nice ring of moss all the way round. So I'm just going to prepare my second wee brick, nice handful, firm it down with your hands. Okay, just so it's got a bit of moisture in it. Don't get too hung up about it looking perfect. We're working with a nice natural material, and this is the underneath of your ring, the base of it. So you really won't see it, but it just provides that moisture source for your thing. So again, I'm wrapping my real wire around 3 or 4 times. See how that's building up? And it's a similar height all the way around. Okay, now I'll put another brick on, to show you. Just grabbing another nice handful of this lovely moss. Firm it up in my hands. It's nice and springy, this moss. Okay. And it's always, you're always working in one direction, whichever comes round naturally to you. I work clockwise, but you might work anti-clockwise, building these bricks up. And always work on the one side of the ring. Okay. Again, wrap it round 3 or 4 times, creating lots of tension. I find to do that is easier for me to stand up, but do whatever is comfortable for you, just so this is nice and secure on the ring. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll work our way all the way around, building these bricks up until it's a full moss ring, like the one I've made earlier.